nominated for a whole bunch of awards. I didn't win any of them. But it was a good year anyway. I got to dress up and go to the Grammys, sit behind Snoop Doggy Dogg. That's how long ago that was. If I could get a little bit more guitar in the monitor. But I got some new music coming out pretty soon. And I want to test drive a couple new songs. I'll give you a little sneak listen. Sometimes these bones, they get to aching. Or when I just get plain tired. Everybody wants some of me. And I'm all worn out and wild. Oh, but I don't need no doctor. Something scribbled on a little white pad. 'Cause it don't come in a bottle. And all the side effects are bad. I find it walking in the woods, floating on the lake, and no one has to tell me how many I should take. And it comes in all the colors of a sunset painted sky, and it makes me high. You should try my kind of medicine. Oh, it don't take long to notice. This world is full of God-shaped holes. And if you get me to preaching, brother, I'll get on a roll. 'Cause there's people out there peddling all kinds of counterfeit hope. Don't get me wrong, now I'm unlimited. But if you ask me how I cope, well, I watch the same old movies that always make me laugh. Then I throw that stick 100 times and watch my dog bring it back. And I saddle up the horses, get lost for hours out on a Sunday ride. Works every time, my kind of medicine. And I find it with a friend I can count on to be there. And I find it in the quiet times, talking to the man upstairs. And it comes in all the colors of a sunset painted sky, and it makes me high. You should try my kind of medicine. My kind of medicine. Gonna do you one more song, new song. What, honey? This is a new song, and before we launch into it, I'll tell you how it came about. My brother's sort of like, you know that Kevin Costner movie, Field of Dreams? Build it and they will come. Well, my brother had a similar experience. I don't know what happened to him one night. He must have had some kind of personal epiphany, which is a word my dad can't say, by the way. But he had an epiphany, and he must have had a vision. And he woke up, and the next thing we know, there's 1,500 white grapevines in the front yard and 1,500 red ones in the back. He did it all by hand, no help at all. And it's beautiful. California's wine country, but we try to grow a little bit in outside of Nashville, Tennessee. His name is Sonny, Pam Tillis Jr., but he's been Sonny since he came home from the hospital, so we call it Sonny Boy Wine. And it was so inspiring to just see him taken over by this vision, and I got to think about how beautiful vineyards are and how beautiful and romantic wine is. So I imagined this little scene in my mind and I came up with this song. Working up and down the fence road, fragrance from the morning rain still clinging to the weeds. Buckets full of berries, hearts as light as feathers, making our way down the road to the sycamore tree. Like we hit the jackpot, a Mother Nature's bounty. Life was right for the picking, and we did. Something told us to hold on to that moment in time. So we set about making last summer's wine. Two young lovers swept away in life's rivers, those green meadows are so far away now. But she knew where his heart was cold, and the loneliness of missing you were enough to make me want to take that bottle on down. Ain't it funny how memories grow sweet with time? Tonight I'm craving last summer's wine. See us kissing in the kitchen, laughing like crazy, stirring the honey and water from the well. Ain't it funny how memories grow sweeter with time? Here's to take to come by. We got plenty of time. And I love it. I loved it after all these years. People go, is that a bother? Do you get tired of that? And I really don't. Because I'm a people person. I come by that honest. And that's the tradition that I grew up with. Daddy used to do that after every show. A lot of people can't do that or don't do that anymore. They don't think it's important, but I do. And I had because if it wasn't for y'all, we wouldn't have jobs. but people say some funny damn things. and it keeps it interesting. Okay, you can't make this stuff up. Lady came by the autograph line. I was actually out on the road with my dad, and she came through the line, and she had a box with her, and it was real official looking, and had typing on it. It looked like archival, like something, from a photography store or something, like you'd store things or whatever. I didn't know what it was, and she saw I'm signing it. I'm signing it, and I go, what is this? And she goes, it's Dad. Squeezing baking powder. No, really? And she said, will he sign it? And I said, oh yeah. Anyway, he still stutters about that. You can't make that up. And then one time, actually we were on the road and we stopped at a Waffle House and I know, it's good. And we were all just intensely into our breakfast, and all of a sudden we looked up and there's this guy just like out of nowhere, and he's standing there, and it's funny, I'll never forget him. He kind of looked like Marshall Dillon in that movie, something about Matt Dillon. And he said, are you who I think you are? I said, I think I am. He says, well, don't worry, I won't blow your cover. I said, this is not my cover, sweetheart. It's just how it looks before noon. He said, okay. He says, I got to tell you, he says, I followed your career out since you started out, kiddo. He says, I got all yours. He says, I got all your CDs and all your cassettes and all your 8-track. I said, thank you so much. And he said, I love seeing you guys walk down the red, he said, you've seen all the videos. And then he goes, and I love seeing you guys walk down the red carpet like we did the other night at the CMAs. And he said, that is glamorous. For a guy out here in the heartland, he said, that's so glamorous. We can only imagine what a life like that must be like. He said all these nice things, and I was just started to get into it. Actually, my head was swelling, and I was soaking it all up. And anyway, finally he said, Patty Loveless, I just love you. It's all right. I'll get over it.